Rights groups say more than 150 civilians have been killed since the government renewed its assault on the rebel-held area 6 days ago. The United Nations estimates 275,000 people are trapped in the besieged enclave of eastern Aleppo. Images posted on social media show children being pulled out of damaged buildings and a hospital destroyed in an air raid on Friday. The Syrian government denies a role in the hospital bombing. The UN Special Envoy for Syria has called for an international probe of the incident.
We should be allowed to send a verification team on the UN side and made by UN and other partners to verify the damage of the hospitals in both East and West Aleppo.
The Syrian government on Sunday refused a UN proposal to grant the eastern districts of Aleppo autonomy as part of an effort to reduce the violence. Foreign Minister Walid Mualem also said the United States and its allies in the region must stop funding armed groups that fight against the government in Syria.
The key to fixing American mistakes is through dialogue between Moscow and Washington by agreeing on a way to defeat the terrorists.
Mualem was clearly referring to the remarks made by President-elect Donald Trump during the election campaign in which he approved of Russia helping fight Islamic State in Syria. But the Syrian official said it is still too early to predict what the new U.S. administration's policy will be towards the situation in that war-torn country. Meanwhile, a coalition of Kurdish and Arab fighters in northern Syria said it had captured a strategic hilltop village near Islamic State's de facto capital, Raqqa.
The village of Tal Saman was a strategic place for Islamic State militants, but we took it back. We will launch our operations from here, from this side, and we will continue our push.
Damascus says that any operation on Syrian territory that is not coordinated with the Syrian government is a threat to the national sovereignty. That includes the Kurdish-led operation to liberate Raqqa and Turkey's involvement in fighting Islamic State in northern Syria. Zlatica, Hoke, VOA News, Washington.